They will kill you with everything I hoped it would be, but also what I didn't plan on it being, and it was amazing. I'm going to be talking about spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. Go see it, then come back and watch this, because there's so many elements to go over. This film starring Zazie Beets was, I thought, just going to be like The Raid, but what we got was so much more, because what I didn't expect was there being a supernatural element to this film. When it comes to action movies and throwing hands, I love seeing black and brown people take the center stage within the film, especially when it's women. And Zazie Beets put the beat down on folks was amazing. The introduction of Zazie's character, Asia Reeves, tells us all we need to know. As soon as I saw that she was the eldest child and had a younger sibling, I was already locked in. The film does a great job of showing what it means to be the eldest child, as well as what it means when you make a mistake as the eldest. We also see social commentary upon victims of abuse, the cycles they can find themselves in, and then commentary on socioeconomics, and then trying to break that cycle. A huge element of the film comes into play when it comes to class, because we see Asia Reeves going to retrieve her sister at this elaborate hotel, and the first thing you notice is the staff and how it's filled with people of color, black, brown, and some white, but predominantly they're all black and brown. And it makes sense as you go on, because we see Asia Reeves isn't safe. They're gonna offer her up as a sacrifice to Satan, but she got other plans. She ain't with that shit. And it's no secret I love talking about hands, so seeing her fight choreography already got me in for the story. I'm here to see whatever goes down. They got to her right at the jump, which is dope, but we also see how they flip certain things upon getting there as well, like the male gaze. As soon as Asia Reeves gets in that hotel under the fake name of Isabel, which is my mom's name, which already had me tuned in for this, we see how she is just a means to an end, a sacrifice, and the liberties these elites that are going to do the sacrifice will take with the women they brought in, or at least try to take, because again, Asia gets that shit jumping, which was amazing, because when the shoe drops and she sees she's in danger, she's legit able to MacGyver her way out of things because of her time in prison. They tried to chloroform her, and even though she was out of it, she was reaching for this lamp, and then it looks like she passed out in front of it. Turns out she took the electrical wire out of the lamp, bit down on it, so the woman holding her feet got the electrical shock and blew her back, and it woke Asia up. I didn't see that shit coming at all. It was a brilliant way to get her back to her senses. And it looks like she's running away into the closet just to hide, but little do we know, we see, oh, she brought protection, got a shotgun with her, got a machete with her. She wasn't here to play around. She's here to get her sister. And I am so big on fight choreography, and in this film, it was all on point. Asia was putting belt to ass on these rich elites that were trying to kill her, and then she finds out, oh, wait a minute, this is some supernatural shit going on. They can all resurrect. They're essentially immortal. And I love that, because it's like she's got one stock life left against these dudes that have infinite lives. They got the fucking Contra 99 lives cheat code. And she is a fighter, however unorthodox, from her time in prison. So for me, her moving throughout this film felt like, how perfect can she be? She can kill these folks and slow them down, but they're gonna keep coming back. She has to be the perfect version of herself to get out of this shit. And she never gives up. Even when her hand gets sliced, even when it looks like she's trapped in this giant kill box, she's always thinking of a way out. And I love that. We got to see how high her fight IQ is. The way she Jackie Chans and uses everything around her as a weapon. How she reads into a situation, then adapts to that situation to get shit jumping. There's a scene where she's in the dark and they're attacking her and she cannot see it. She gets knocked out the room. She's like, oh, all right. So she takes some alcohol, pours that around a rag, wraps it around her axe, sets it on fire, and she's using that not only as a visual to see where everyone is, but also as an offensive weapon. Brilliant. Smartest thing to me was that, yo, she's been a seasoned fighter for a long time. 10 years up north doing the bid. All these rich folks that have the power of immortality, they don't know how to fight. They're counting on their power to help them. They're just going to keep coming at you. That's endurance, really. So this really came down to skill and technique on Asia's side versus just an ability on their side, and how, if you don't got skill and technique, you can still get done, especially if you don't have the wits. And then we also saw at the end, huge spoiler, when she got the ability to resurrect and was playing on an even field with them, they couldn't touch her. They had to get Satan out himself to step to her, and even then, even though Satan had the advantage because his fighting style was so wild, she was still able to adapt. And her ability to adapt, and her fight IQ, and her skill, and her technique is what saved her in the end. And as much as I love the fighting, the way they commentate on class, race, power, and the corruption of that power, and what people will do to hold on to that power, it takes this film in a different place I wasn't expecting to go, and I'm just happy to be here for the ride. And my favorite part about Zazie's reactions as Asia Reeves was, they felt so real to all this supernatural shit going around her, telling everybody to eat shit, and then finding her sister, and then her sister giving her shit for leaving her alone for all these years and not wanting her help. I'm like, yeah, that's That sibling shit for real. This film, man, I'm like, yo, this is a fave right here. And I know this shit flames because Variety's talking about, oh, it only made this much. Nah, this has all the makings of a cult classic. And when Variety starts hating on you, you know you're doing something right. I'm really impressed with this film, and I love it for the commentary, but you know me, I love hands, and they threw them things so beautifully. And if you already saw it, ain't no reason why you shouldn't see this again.